My name is Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt, double world champ, and I'm on the youngest in the Yacht Club.
Youngest in the Yacht Club. I am Vince Serrano. Man, we got a special guest today. Man, he's a juggernaut in the combat sports arena. He will put splash shit in your face, including his fist. He will talk crazy to you and then beat your ass at the same time. We got Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt. What up, man?
Thanks, man. That was a unique introduction, but I appreciate you. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You're basically I got turned on to BKFC because I was on TikTok and saw what you were doing. We always start off youngest in the Yacht Club with the one question: who is Lorenzo Hunt?
Oh man, I'm the best in the world. I mean, quite frankly, I always have been. Moved around a lot as a kid, was always good, always specialized, a special person, I'll say. I just dragged that into my adulthood, stayed focused on my martial arts background, and just like these guys nowadays, they believe if you didn't see it on YouTube or if there isn't a video of it, it didn't happen. But I'm real as can be, and I know what I can do. So when I get in the ring with people and I show them for the first time, if necessary, then they get disillusioned and they're like, "Oh my God, he's the real deal." Yes, I'm the real deal.
That is,
yeah,
bro. How did you get involved in martial arts?
Oh, my father, man. My father was a big Bruce Lee guy. You know, crazy martial arts movies, tactics. We did Kempo karate when I was a kid.
Damn.
And you know, our whole family had a little. You know, my dad's brother is a black belt. My dad, my family, we like karate. So
right.
We did our thing. Like I said, I grew up in the martial arts, and I just stuck with it. You know, everybody else kind of grew out of it. I didn't.
Right. You kept it going.
Yeah, I've been a ninja.
Yo, you said that you were like, you were special kid, like growing up. Did you always knew that? Like, did you always?
Yeah, I don't mean special like retarded.
No. I know.
I mean,
right.
I mean, maybe a little bit, right. But nah. But nah, yeah, I always saw things differently. I always, kept to myself. I always, pushed the envelope. Whether it been authority,
right.
my disliking authority, or just, climbing the highest tree, or being the fastest runner, or being the strongest kid. Like, I was a kid, I broke all the records.
Wow.
In my high school, I had all of the records up there. I was the strongest kid, most pull-ups, most push-ups, strongest bench press. I just been that guy.
That's it. And so you knew that you were destined.
hyper athletic, hyper intelligent. I had good grades too, believe it or not.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
How like where did that come from? Did that come from like your upbringing?
Yeah, just mother and father influence. Honestly, like I would say my mother is the real juggernaut for real. Like shoulders, thighs, super strong. Aggressive.
Yeah.
But also real smart and soft and patient enough to teach me. And then my father, same thing. Real militant, real strong, strongest guy in the neighborhood, strongest guy in the town. But calm and always helping people. Always, he came home every night.
That's awesome, bro.
So that how strong you got to be.
Yeah, for sure, bro. When you coming up out of like high school or out of like the into like the combat sports realm, like jumping in there, what was that like? Like
it wasn't like coming out of high school. I would say like more before high school and into junior high. That's when the karate side, but more so like in life and the discipline. I got in trouble a lot, so I did a stint in juvenile detention centers for fighting, assaults, felonious assault, stuff like that. They'll snatch you and throw you away.
Yeah.
So I was in juvenile till I was about 19.
Damn.
I did like 16, 19, 3 years. I think I was in the juvenile detention center.
Wow.
And we called it Gladiator School because we fought.
Gladiator
We fought
Camp.
our ass off. You know what I mean? And we fought to solve our problems. We fought to establish dominance and who's who and what's what and what you can and can't do. You had to fight for every step. But coming out of that, growing up, understanding the hierarchy, I was always top dog. So I just got used to being that. So then when you come out into the real world, you have to figure out how to be that same intense man, but as a man. how to hold down a job, how to be the first at work, how to be the last to leave, how to be the most disciplined, how to do it right every time, how to turn that into fatherhood. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't start doing martial arts in a professional setting until I was about 33.
Damn.
I started late.
Yeah.
So I just was like, okay, well, I'll say like, mixed martial arts.
Right.
I didn't get into that until I was 33.
Wow.
And I just was living in St. Augustine, and I just pretty much was bored. I was just doing, I was doing emergency roadside service.
Wow.
And I just was like, is this it? I would help people and pick people up in their car or do this, and guys would look at me like I was a NFL player or something. Like, is this all you do? Like, are you just a tow truck man? Like, what do you mean? It's like, you sure you're not a superhero or a damn, football player? Or like, were you in the army? What? They see the strength and they wonder, like, what else is there?
Yeah.
And I just started doing MMA. And since I was doing martial arts as a kid, I did some teaching. I used to teach self-defense.
Okay.
To the girls' college and stuff like that.
Awesome.
And I got signed up for a exhibition bout in a small town in St. Augustine. You can look it up. It's actually called Rumble in the Ancient City. That was my first amateur mixed martial arts match.
Damn.
And dude was a black belt. And nobody knew me. I knocked him out cold.
Damn.
Sunday morning, it was in the paper. It was a giant in the sports section. A whole section showed me knock this guy out. Like, they're like, we don't know who he is. We don't know where he came from. But he's good.
Yeah.
And I just followed it. Everywhere I went, somebody was like, hey, we got another fight. And I just went town to town in Florida, all up and down the coast. Ran in the same circles as Mike Perry.
Wow.
And Alex Nicholson,
wow.
the Spartan. I know you remember him. Yeah. All the guys in Tampa. Remember I fought Sean Nightmare Hollis.
Damn.
Remember he was a big dude around here. I knocked his ass out.
You just
I took him out. They was like, who is this guy? We need to fight for Sean Hollis. And everybody's like, oh my God, you're gonna fight Sean Hollis. I jumped over there and hit him in the head with a hammer. And so I was doing my thing in Tampa too. I turned pro for RFC here.
Wow.
Remember RFC? Real Fighting Championship?
Yeah.
Used to do that. They're based out of Tampa. I fought for Ralph Garcia, WCFL. I was the WCFL champ.
Yep.
I just pushed it all around. I was the Breakthrough MMA. Remember Breakthrough?
Yeah.
I was their champ. I was the 185 champ, 205 champ, 185 champ for WCFL, 205 champ for RFC. I was.
You were just jumping up and down, just.
It was me.
Right.
Same thing I do for BKFC. I was always doing.
Right. How did you? So you started in the when you went professional, it was in MMA.
Yeah.
How did that feel? Like, all right, you running through the amateur circuit. Now you're taking the pro jump.
It felt just like amateurs. Let me tell you why. Not because the guys weren't better, but because all of the guys that I were fighting and all of the guys that were challenged in amateurs, those were the same guys. We all turned pro at the same time, like upperclassmen.
Same people.
Same people. And even the guys you looked up to who were already pro.
Yeah.
They knew you and you knew them. So guys like what is his name? Boy out of Daytona. I'll think of it.
Right.
But yeah, a lot of these guys, they knew me and I knew them. Garrick James. I don't know if you remember Garrick James. He was a big name around here throughout the amateurs and the pros and MMA. I think he got off into something else, but he beat me. Damn. I was 9-1 in amateurs. He's the one guy who beat me.
Wow.
I think he choked me out.
Damn.
And then for my pro debut, guess who they made me fight?
Garrick James.
Yeah. I knocked his ass out.
You said
Sleep. He was sleep in the ring. He ain't know what happened.
Damn.
So then, that was my pro debut, and I just kept running it.
Wow, man. And how long were you doing MMA for?
Ooh, maybe 4 years, 3-4 years, maybe.
Damn.
Yeah, 3-4 years.
You and like, was that like your thing? You were like,
yeah. No, I mean, I remember I told you I had a tow trucking company.
Right.
So I ran tows. I did emergency roadside service, and I fought. I kind of much financed my own
journey,
fight life.
Yeah.
I stuck with it. My son was born. My daughters were born. I just, but I held true to the fighter mentality, you know,
Right.
this became a part of my life.
Wow.
And it gave me a reason to stay out of the clubs, to work out every day, to wake up early, you
Yeah.
know, 5 a.m., 4 a.m. He's out jogging, you know, it's
Yeah.
normal. Once that becomes normal, you're on your way,
Yeah.
because that's not normal.
Now, because the normal people ain't
The
doing
normal
that.
people ain't doing that.
Right.
So how can you beat me
If you get
if you ain't doing that?
right.
It ain't no secrets, no secret sauce, no juice.
Nah,
no,
it's
none of
just-
that
it's just
bullshit.
the work,
It's just the
right.
work ethic, yeah.
That's crazy.
And
bro.
to a normal person, that seems crazy. That level of dedication seems crazy.
Mm-hmm.
To a normal Starbucks drinking person,
yeah.
that level of discipline is crazy.
Right.
A diet is crazy.
Right.
Cutting weight is crazy. Waking up early, going to bed late is crazy. 2-a-day training is crazy. I'm just crazy then.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
I know and I sense that because I'm going through that myself. I'm actually trying hard not to laugh because my fucking ribs.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, from the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I look at, you know, those things that you say and it's like, yo, you're on that.
Yeah.
You know, if you're on that and the people look at you like you kind of nuts,
Yeah,
you
no.
know? Do you wear that? Is that something you just wear like a...
Listen, if you're not crazy, you're a follower. If you're not your own person, if you're not an individual, which is literally crazy, outside the box, you're not in the crowd. You're crazy to the people in the crowd because they're using all of their might, everything they know, all of their brain power to fit in. And you're doing the opposite of all of that. So how can they identify with you? How can they understand you? You're crazy. I'd rather be crazy than to fit in a crowd of clowns.
Amen to that. That's real, man.
I'd rather be crazy.
Do you ever do? And we talked about this off, but I want to talk about it now. Do you ever get people think that they get it confused with like the image of the Juggernaut and the actual person? Do you think that people kind of
the image and the person are one and the same. I don't really know how to turn it on. I don't really know how to turn it off. I'm not pretending like
Right.
if it went down right now, it'll go down right now. You will see a BKFC Championship fight right now if the wrong person opened that door.
Right.
You're going to see everything I know is on display 24/7 all the time, whether it's at the red light or it's at Waffle House or it's at at the gym. Now, this is me.
right?
Like I said, the thing with Mike Richmond when I slapped him, he said he would slap me. He said, "I'll slap you in your mouth right now." I don't even know what to do with that. How often in your life somebody stand up and say, "I'll slap you"? What do you do?
Yeah.
I don't know. My hand just starts slapping shit by itself like he was in control.
Right.
He
Y'all
yelled
was
out
moving
slap and I
tables.
slapped.
Yo,
He yelled out slap and got slapped.
Yeah.
That's just a man. That's just me.
Right.
Be like, oh, that's a persona. That's this, that, and the other. Joe Riggs, the tomato thing.
Right.
I was eating the tomato.
Right.
I just cut the 185. The tomato wasn't for him.
Right.
He said, "Give me that damn tomato." So I gave it to him. He could have asked me for $1. I'd have gave him that.
Yeah, but you gave.
He asked for a
But yo,
tomato.
you gave it to him right
Yeah, I
in
gave
this
it
shit.
to him.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I hear you.
This
I hear you.
is grown up stuff.
What about the situation with Hector? Like, when people think that was stay, you hopped into the ring and all that.
Nah, Hector was a bona fide a-hole. I can't even tell you how many inboxes I got after I beat him up. People were like, "You're a hero for beating up that a-hole."
Damn.
He did this to me. He did that to me. He went there. He came to my gym. He beat up a kid. He did this.
Damn.
He forced me there. He worse than Diddy.
Damn. Not the Diddy.
He worse than Diddy, bro.
The baby.
I didn't even know I became a hero.
Damn.
When I beat up Hector.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a lot, bro. There's a lot of drama. Like
There's a lot of drama, but listen, even with Hector, see, one thing about me is I'm a man. If I come to you as a man, I expect to be treated as a man.
Amen to that.
See what I'm saying?
Amen
And
to that.
Hector would not respect that. See, if Hector had all the cards, right? If Hector was BKFC's go-to guy, if he was a partner, if he was bringing in money to the organization, and he didn't really have to fight true opponents, then act that way. When you see the big dog stroll through, then you talk to me like you a partner or owner, not like you a champion, because you're not. I've been carrying these motherfuckers on my back, and you came along and just got handed everything. So I said, oh, you a champion? I am too. Let's fight. And he said, no. I didn't even know you get to choose. I've never chosen an opponent ever in my life.
Never.
I did not know that he could be the champ and decide not to fight me.
Damn.
And I'm the #1 contender across the board in 2 divisions. The belt was already basically mine. How you got it? If you got it, you're a fool.
Right.
'Cause
It's you're just holding it, basically.
No, you just got in my way, right? You understand what I'm saying? If you see a Juggernaut rolling through and the guy says, "Here, take that," he set you up, not me.
Right.
He's coming for it.
Right.
So Hector just took the belt and was like, "I don't gotta fight you. You're a nobody." I didn't know I was a nobody. Somebody should have told me.
Right.
Because I thought somebody should have told me.
When you hopped in the ring right after that's a viral moment. Like, you've got a lot of viral moments, bro. You hopped in there, and then all of a sudden it went down. Like, that was a moment that I'm like, holy shit. And it, I wanted to get into the BKFC, like how you got into the whole situation. But that was a crazy moment where you're like, put into that situation no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Like, he had to fight you at that point.
Yeah, I mean, or be sued. Okay. Like, what you gonna do? Like, you won't fight me in a sanctioned bout, but you'll punch me and run behind all your buddies. See, that put him, like, he tried to still duck the fight, but the fans weren't having it.
Right.
See, everything went my way after that because, yeah, you can separate us. You can make me fight in a different city. You can make him your poster boy. You can do whatever you want. But once we come together,
right, then
it made the fans think like, hey, yeah, wait a minute. I thought that guy was winning. I thought he was beating everybody up. Yeah. So why won't Hector fight him? He's so bad. He got the belt.
Now people questioning.
If you really are that you say you are. And if you're living a persona and I'm not, then we see where the problem is. You see what I'm saying? We see where the problem is.
You need some straightening.
Yeah, he got it.
It was a crazy fight.
I put some knots on his head. Yeah. Boy. I had a lot of respect for Hector.
Right.
After that fight, because I was punching the shit out of him.
Yeah.
So even though he might have been a little bit, older, they say that, but we actually the same age.
Right.
But in his career or whatever, and even though he might have, bit off more than he could shoot, I'm a little bigger than him. Mm-hmm. He took that ass whooping like a man.
Wow.
He did. He really did, because I was punching the shit out of him.
He was hitting him with everything.
Punching the shit out of him.
How does it feel when you, like, where's the mentality go when, like, because you seem pretty calm right now, bro. Like,
I'm calm in there too. But no, it's really like I don't know. It's a serene thing for me. I'm not scared. I'm not panicked. I'm not frantic-y. It's almost like the best way I could explain it to the viewers or to you is like when you're driving your car, you're going 90 miles an hour. Outside of the car is crazy. The bridge, the birds, the noise, the other cars, the wind outside of the car is crazy. Inside of the car, I'm listening to music. I'm chilling. I'm laid back. The heater seat is on my lower back. I'm chilling.
Right.
I'm damn near sleepy.
Right.
That's what it's like in the ring for me.
That's crazy.
Outside is crazy. Inside is calm.
Wow. The vehicle's just moving.
The rope. It's really like a robot. It's doing its job.
Damn.
And I'm kind of just watching with popcorn. I'm just watching, and shit's going down. But all of that training, it just becomes that.
It pops up.
Yeah, it just.
I feel like I just recently got into like the combat sports. The idea of boxing and stuff like that, and I
saw it.
Yeah, I appreciate, bro. It was crazy to have you there, bro.
It was nice, man. It was nice to be there. It was nice to be invited. Shout out to Ralph Garcia. Shout out to WCFL. Shout out to Tampa. Thanks for having me. Inviting me back home.
Yeah, man. You were a champion. You said that. You spoke in front of the crowd, man. And it's crazy because you've come so long to be able to go back to your roots.
Yeah.
Like it's inspiring at the same time, bro. Because I'm I'm seeing you in front row, you know, and it's like, wow, dog. Like, how does it feel to know that you're giving back to other fighters and stuff like that?
I feel great, honestly. I mean, this is my life. This is what I do. I'm a humble, down to earth person, honestly. I do my thing. I kick it with my kids. We swim. We play. We just I work on cars. You know, we got a body shop down here in Tampa.
That's awesome.
Down here in St. Petersburg, we got a tow trucking company. You know, I'm bringing all my equipment down to Tampa. I'm really moving to Tampa and finding my new home here because so much good stuff for me happened in Tampa.
Absolutely.
I got my pro debut in Tampa. Right.
Damn.
I was an amateur champion in Tampa. I did the BKFC tryouts in Tampa.
That's crazy.
Got my first contract. My first fight was against Reggie Pena in Tampa. Bare-knuckle.
Damn.
Put on.
Yo, we had Reggie Pena on the Happy Hour Holidays podcast. My boy Sean just told me. It was crazy.
Yeah, I put me and Reggie Pena duked it out.
Yeah.
Strong kid, strong dude.
Yeah.
We duked it out, me and Reggie Pena in Tampa at you guys' fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Like, I've been so lucky in Tampa that I decided to buy a house.
Yeah, he said bump it.
Yeah, bump it, yeah.
Good shit's happening in Tampa.
Good shit happens in Tampa, yeah.
Bro, when we come back, I'm going to ask you some questions, you know, like how you got into BKFC. I'm going to ask you, you know, about training regimen. I'll also ask you, you know, when you're coming back and when the next fight. And
yeah, for sure.
What happens afterwards. So
yeah, let's do it, man.
Appreciate you. Bro, I appreciate you being at that thing. And even like, you can put the mic a little bit closer to you?
Yeah, I'm just, you about to start up?
Yeah, it's up
just,
now.
It's already started?
Yeah,
all right, I was about to look at your fight.
We could just go through, bro.
Yeah, it's all good.
Dog, I mean, we could talk about the fight.
Yeah, that's what's up.
We were talking about it, bro, because I took that fight on 6 days. No, I'm a beginner.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've been training for 6 months. And you know, Lorenzo, I'm not gonna make no excuses for nobody. Like, especially not for me.
Yeah.
Like, when you getting in there, man, like, it's another level. Like, it's real fighting. You know what I'm saying? I know you know because you've seen it. And you know, I was in there and you know, I'm going through the weight cut. This is my first time ever to weight cut, but I haven't been under 195 in probably like 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, I'm training, I'm running, I'm doing my thing, and I'm in there. And all of a sudden, I see this guy, the guy I'm gonna fight. I see him the day before the fight. We don't have no video on him. I'm supposed to be fighting influencers, bro.
No, it's all good.
Well, I'm saying my goal was to fight people like Bryce Hall, like Jake Paul, like those kind of guys. And Jake Paul do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he's training. And then my fight got canceled with an influencer, and my coach is like, "Yo, we gonna put you in WCFL.
Yeah,
fuck it, let's go."
Yeah,
bro, it's another level, dog.
Yeah.
And to see you, you know, obviously it didn't go my way the way I wanted, but to have you in the locker room with me, talk with Trey with me, and then even afterwards, bro, you coming up to me, bro, like that was a great moment for me because I'm like, I ain't see you going up to no winners.
I would say honestly, you have to stick with it. That's a feeling you have to get used to. You know, you this is not something natural, right? I would say when you're in the ring and when you're fighting, it's so unnatural, so weird that your body does not know what's happening. You don't know what to do. For me, I only feel that way like at a pedicure. Like, don't touch my fucking feet.
Yeah, like that's unnatural for you.
Like I can't. She's looking at me like, "What's wrong with you?" Like, I can't do it.
I'm not used to that.
My daughters, my wife, they can do it.
Right.
You have to put your feet in, bro.
Right.
You have to stick with it.
Right.
If you stick with it, you'll get used to it, and then you can take it. What you were going through, like I said, you got a lot of things.
Yeah.
The guy's bigger than you expected. The guy's stronger than you expected. You can't even see the weaknesses that he had when you focused on his strengths. Your fear won't let you get close enough to hit him because your fear is telling you to stay back. So now your body's pulling you in two totally different directions. But the best part about that is when you go back look at the tape, you didn't do bad. Even though your body and your brain is in turmoil, your brain saying do this, your body saying do that, your feet trying to go this way, your body's trying to go that way, you're still ducking punches. You're still landing counters.
Yeah.
Until you got tired,
Yeah.
you were doing really good.
Thanks, bro. Thanks,
So,
bro.
you know what I mean? So that's something you got to fix.
Yeah.
Now when you're running, you understand why you got to keep going even though it hurts. Now when you're training, you got to understand why that feeling when you get dizzy and you throw up doesn't mean stop. It does not mean stop because it won't mean stop.
In the fight.
That's right.
Yeah, man. And you talked about something too, man. Like you talked about like training at a level where it's like you're on autopilot, where the stuff just happens. And I felt that one time in my first ever exhibition match. I felt like, you know, I was so worried that the punches wouldn't come out, and then all of a sudden they would come out. And even looking at the tape, I felt one time where it wasn't even me. It just came out.
Yeah.
And I need to get more comfortable.
More of that. See, the things you know comes out. There, you know a little bit. You know how to duck. You know how to turn to the side, which is strange because that's usually the hardest thing to teach. You fight in a true fighter's sideways stance. You were ducking punches, pure instinct.
Right.
The way you do it.
Right.
You lean in with the shoulder.
Right.
That's a knockout. That's a great tactic. The way you was pressing him and slipping, you just have the punches are connected.
Right.
So when you slip, you bring up punches, bang, bang. When you slip, when your shoulder touch, you bring the hook, bang, bang. You don't even really need your eyes. All you need is that understanding that here comes a punch. Oh, I slipped it. He's in trouble now. You can count it down. It takes about maybe 2-3 seconds for him to get out of trouble. When he misses again, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. The pressure's off of you.
Right.
But you wasn't using those opportunities. You wasn't capitalizing on those opportunities when you did do good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
and you went the distance.
Thank you,
You
dog.
didn't quit. You didn't quit.
No, there was I told my wife.
I seen it.
Yeah. Yo, thank you, dog. For real. I'm trying not to laugh, bro.
No, I
happy,
seen it.
dog.
I seen that shot too.
Yo.
I said, ooh, that hurt.
That first, it was in the first round,
That
first
hurt.
30
and
seconds.
he didn't even do it on purpose. He just couldn't get nothing off top.
Yeah.
Off at the top. And he eventually just threw low and it just sunk in there. Boom. I said it till I said, ooh, that hurt.
Yo, and you know what's crazy is that they've been telling me about like the poker face of like even when you're hurt, don't let them see it. And I felt like there were things that I was putting together that I feel, you know, bro, I appreciate you, man. Like my wife talks about it all the time. The fact that we got access to people at your level telling me like, bro, keep going.
Yeah, you gotta keep going.
Bro, stick with it, you know?
It'll come out in every aspect of your life. You'll become more disciplined. You'll stick and stay longer. You'll even be able to deal with wifey better.
Yeah.
Like the little things that frustrate us won't frustrate you no more.
Yeah.
Like I'm solid. Like my car could break down, bro. I jump out and push it. I won't even ask for help. Right? They're like, look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him go. Like,
Beast.
I'm a beast all the time.
Yeah.
It just becomes a part of you.
It's like a confidence.
Train it. Everything's gonna be all right. Now, once you bring that level of understanding to all parts of your life, now you're on autopilot.
Amen to that.
Everything's gonna be all right. You become fearless.
That's fire.
Yeah, you become fearless.
Bro, how did you go from, because they say that BKFC is like unheard of, right? Obviously, the BKFC fighters, they went, you know, back in the day in Ireland, United Kingdom, that's where it like originated.
Yeah.
But over here, man, that wasn't it. That wasn't the thing. What made you decide to do that?
Oh, funny story. So you familiar with Dada?
Yeah.
Dada 5000 boys out of Miami.
Yep.
They had a bare-knuckle thing going too.
Yeah, BYB.
Yeah. And they reached out to me back, you know, David Feldman, few people know he had a MMA organization. And I fought for him as a pro MMA fighter. I actually fought Joey Pfeiffer.
Wow.
The guy who's in the UFC right now. He's like 12-2.
Damn. You fought him.
Yeah, he choked the shit out of me.
That's crazy.
But I made him choke me out. I ain't tapped.
Yeah.
I was like, you better kill me.
Yeah. That's it.
So no, he's a solid dude. And shout out to Joey Pfeiffer and the UFC. Good job. Keep doing your thing.
That's fine.
And David Feldman had a MMA promotion and he was starting up his bare knuckle thing. And I had actually fought for Dada in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And they had their first bare knuckle sanctioned bout. And I guess my manager, Daryl Hatchett, he was looking for fights and stuff. And he found that, and they didn't think I would do it.
Right.
They didn't think I would do it.
It's borderline crazy, right?
Not for me. Like you get what I'm saying? And my confidence, my attitude, what I've been through in my life. I told you, I've been to juvenile prison. I've been to regular, real prison. I've been the places. I grew up in Garden Valley projects in Cleveland, Ohio. The worst projects in Cleveland, Ohio. They burned it all down. It's gone now. It's just a field.
Damn.
It was ridiculous.
Wow. So you've been through that shit.
I've been through enough. You know what I mean? I grew up on Linwood, 71st and Huff area. Like, if you look this up, these are the parts of Cleveland that Bone Thugs and Harmony didn't even sing about. This is the worst of the worst. Like, I'm truly, honest to God, lucky to be alive today.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had to bring a lot of that pain with me through life and use it to survive. I can go anywhere on God's green earth. Anywhere, I'm fine. I'm fine. Because I've seen the worst that they got to offer.
Ain't nothing new.
Ain't nothing new. Nothing new. I'm talking guns, knives, bats, whatever. Nothing new. So it's sad that that's what you got to go through in order to be strong. But hey, that's what strength is.
That's your story. Yeah.
That's your story. That's what strength is. That's all you have. The people who haven't been through nothing are weak. And I'd rather go through hell than to be weak on this earth. Period, point blank.
Yeah, no, dead ass. Yeah. So when they came to you with the opportunity, you just like...
Yeah. What the hell? Like, come on. Like, yeah,
hey, this is normal.
Whatever, you know.
Right, yeah.
What? What's the difference?
Right.
Like, I actually find it funny that MMA guys or boxer guys, they're fighting every day.
Right.
And you say bare knuckle, and they say, oh no, that's crazy. I'd never do that. Well, why are you fighting? It's the same thing to me, or I'm just crazy. Stop. just hang it up. Like,
right.
This ain't like, go play foosball or something.
Right, something else.
If you don't want to get hurt.
Right.
Because people die in a boxing ring.
Yeah,
people
amen.
die in it. Did you see what happened to Conor McGregor's leg?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That's crazy. Like, so bare knuckle. What's bare knuckle? It's just a punch.
Right.
Yeah, like.
So you just said, fuck it, we gonna go and wrap it up.
Yeah, I'd say it's crazy all the way up until the point I say, like, we want a sword fight. So I'd be like, all right, yeah, nah, that's crazy.
That's a little
and
too
then
much.
The sword fighter guys can call me a B. Like, he's a sucker.
Yeah.
I don't want a sword fight. But a bare knuckle, you know, that's life.
Right.
You know, shout out to David Feldman. He says it all the time. Like, everybody can understand a punch in the face. Right? I know that women might not understand. But when there's two men in the room, there's always a barrier. Things I won't say, things I won't do, because I could get punched in the face. Point blank. And so usually when guys are in a room, it's peace. It's peaceful. It has to be. Everybody knows, you know, like any given time, you might get punched in the face.
Right.
When you bring that into the arena, right? That level of understanding of manhood comes too. That's what comes when you come to see a bare knuckle fight. When you come to see bare knuckle boxing. When you come to see BKFC, you see exactly what your man is capable of. If the shit hit the fan in Waffle House.
Legit. 4 in the morning.
If the shit hit the fan at the gas station.
Right.
Or if someone grabs your kid.
Amen to that.
You gonna wrap your hands first? You gonna put your boxing gloves on?
Nah. You getting in there.
Nah. Even with Hector. Hector told me he threatened to shoot me one time. God must have got under his skin. I told him, I looked him straight in his face. I looked at him, I looked at his pockets and shit. And I was like, you got it right now? You better have it right now, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Because if you ain't got it right now, you out of here.
You might not never get to your car.
Exactly.
That's the kind of person I am.
And bro, it's so, you know what's crazy is that it's so real. Like, it's not like a show. It's not none of that. It's like,
no, I don't. Somebody told me the other day. Matter of fact, I think it was Trey. Trey Brown. He told me I could be a good actor. Act what? What? No, just put the camera on, I guess, and just splice that shit up and add it in your scene.
Add it out.
Because I'm not acting.
Right.
I'm not
it's
acting.
just you. Yeah, he was like, yo, am I speaking to the Juggernaut or am I speaking to Lorenzo? And I think it's probably because you got...
It's true.
Yeah.
I told him the truth. I said, they're the same person.
Yeah.
It's the same guy.
Yeah. You know what it is, man, is I think that... and I've seen this, man. I've seen my people actually think about it. You know, like when you get a certain level, sometimes people may think that you
got to put on.
Well, not even that you put on that now you may be too good for them. Have you ever lost anybody because you're like?
I mean, I lose. So listen, with the fight game, what's so great about it is nobody don't want to come with you on the 4 a.m. run anyway. So nobody don't want to. You know, you're a pescatarian, vegetarian / elitarian. You don't eat shit.
Yeah.
Nobody don't want to kick it with you because you don't want to go out to eat.
Right.
Nobody don't want to run with you because you don't want to run.
Right.
And you don't drink. Oh God, he doesn't drink.
Right.
So nobody don't really want to hang around. Oh God, he doesn't smoke.
They were like, I can't wait till you don't do that.
He don't smoke. Oh my God, every time I light a cigarette, every time I roll some weed, he got an attitude. So you're gonna lose a lot of people. You're going to lose a lot of people. If you want to be good at anything, you're going to lose a lot of people.
Yeah.
I stopped counting them. I don't count people.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't count people.
So it's normal. It's normal.
Yeah, whatever.
I feel that.
The best part about that is, and it takes a lot of time before you see it, is that like minds attract. Eventually, you will run into people. Guess who the only person you can run into on a 4 a.m. run?
Another box,
another 4 a.m. run.
Yeah.
Another 4 a.m. runner.
Yeah.
Another serious person. Another person who understands you.
Yeah.
Now that's where you meet the people who you rolling with.
Yeah.
You can't lose those people because they into the shit you into.
Right.
And
they gonna be there anyway.
Yeah, they rolling. So
that's fine.
Yeah, it's just that way.
Bro, when we come back, we're going a last segment, bro. When we come back, I'm gonna ask you about what's life after.
Oh yeah,
fighting,
my fault.
You know?
We keep
no,
rolling,
you good. You good. Yeah.
For sure.
We're gonna talk about what's life after fighting. What are the plans? And then maybe like, different things. Like, is acting on the table? You know? So appreciate you, but we're gonna get back.
All right.
So we rolling right now, but like,
no, I don't care.
When we after you put knuckles on a bitch, like, what's the feeling like? Is it like?
Firstly, I'll be happy if they still around. Like, don't die on me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I would say I'm not an emotional person, but after a fight, for some reason, I am a little bit emotional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, look what you made me do. My wife knows, she's like, why you, I don't know. It just comes out like,
right.
I guess like a release maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But for the most part, I want to be understood. I want to be respected. I want to be praised for my discipline. I want you to see me, not some persona, not some weird guy acting, not some tough guy. No, as a disciplined, professional, talented man that I am. We all have something we can teach each other. We all have something we can learn from each other. Once we push past personas, once we push past what you thought I was, you'll find out I'm a real cool dude. Mm-hmm. And if you stop pretending, then you'll let me find out you're a real cool dude. But in the ring, all that fake shit hits the door. All that fake shit is the first thing to go. And so we really get to know each other.
Yeah.
In that ring. So if there was any animosity, and there rarely is, but if there ever was any animosity, it's over after the fight. Yeah, we hashed it out. That's the oldest form of man-to-man communication.
Yeah, straight.
A grunt and we gonna bang it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it works out. It actually works out. The people who fought me, fuck with me. I go through my phone right now. We got Josh Dyer in here. He hits me up, asks me for advice and stuff.
That's awesome.
We got the guys who aside from Hector.
Right.
And Joe Riggs hates me. He hates me.
Yeah.
He hates me.
It ain't never gonna be love.
No,
there.
it ain't never gonna be love.
There'll be respect though, but
for a moment though, for the moment after I hit him, he did. He embraced me. He was like, "Hey, you're all right, man."
Yeah.
But then when the podcast has got to going again, when he thought about it tomorrow, like, I hate that dude.
I feel you, bro. I wanted to ask you something. The Richmond fight, you get floored by Richmond. What are you thinking in that moment?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him.
Why?
He scared me. I couldn't see. He poked me in the eye, and he kept coming. And now you got to remember the type of people we are, the type of person that I am. I'm a fighter, but I could kill you if I wanted. I could break your neck, but we're not here for that. I could rip off your arm. I could just do something weird or dirty. I could poke your eyeball out. I'd cry about it later.
Right.
But I don't want to, but I could.
Right.
Mike Richmond's a Marine.
Yeah.
He got bodies.
Yeah.
He could kill me if he wanted to. He could poke my eye out or step on me and just go home and have a cigar.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
But when we were in that ring, he tried to let me know. He tried to scar me for life. He tried to blind me.
Damn.
You understand?
Yeah.
He let me know you're not gonna bully me. I'll kill you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and he scared me. He scared me. And for a second, I just understood what this was. My life or yours. For a second. That's not something I'm proud of.
Right.
That's not something I ever want to go to.
Right.
I tried to punch Mike Richmond in his throat. Right on that bear. He got a tattoo right here.
Yeah.
I tried to kill him.
Damn.
But he put his chin down. And he went to sleep. And when I looked at him, I thought he was dead. I was gonna feel bad about it.
Yeah. But you realized, like,
I thought he was.
that's probably one of the greatest comebacks in BKFC history. That fight was amazing.
It actually made me not want to fight no more.
Damn.
Yeah, because I thought I was in control. You understand?
Yeah.
It's like riding a motorcycle. You think you're in control until you're not.
Yeah.
See, I'm a martial artist.
Right.
I'm good, and I thought I was in control.
Right.
And I thought I would never need that feeling to feel like I need to kill him to get him off of me. Like that's almost near panic.
Right.
Even when I panic, it doesn't look like panic to you, but that was panic.
Wow. Yeah, because you looked very.
When I got up,
yeah,
I was very calm. As a psychopath, like as a killer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the last thing you thought.
Right.
I have to kill this guy.
Yeah.
He's crazy. That's what's going on in my head. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't let him, Yeah, he's trying to hurt me. So and he did. He hurt me. I had a scratched retina and cornea. I didn't have to have surgery, but it was close.
Damn.
I had a bad nerve. He cut a nerve. My eye wouldn't open for about 3 weeks.
Damn.
It wouldn't open no matter what I did. So
damn.
He stuck because his nails were kind of sharp when it went in. It kind of severed this nerve right here that holds your eyelid up.
Damn.
So I was banged up.
Yeah.
And he bruised my rib pretty good. I thought he broke it, but I couldn't breathe every time. Right? Yeah, no, it was bad. It was bad.
Even laugh,
but I would say I don't think I underestimated Mike Richmond. I was just on such a path of I didn't never see it coming to that. But I got it. I could have thrown 30 more of those punches. I was definitely prepared to give him 30 more
of those.
Yeah. But God is in the room. You got to remember that. God is here. He's watching. He's with us. So if you can only take one, they say God won't put more on you than you can handle.
That was it.
That was it, you know. But I had 30 more of those.
That was amazing, man. Everybody, like, there were people who were thinking that was probably the end of the Juggernaut's run.
Yeah, he was on that shit. So listen, it's crazy because everybody talks about that fight like it was the hardest fight, like it was the most amazing fight. It was one round.
Yeah, it was. It was just one.
One round. And I went toe-to-toe with some big dogs.
Yeah, it was just so
But Mike
quick.
Richmond,
Yeah.
he put some gray hairs on my head.
Yo, Lorenzo, what is next for the Juggernaut outside of fighting?
Well, you know, I'm a family man. So I got 10, 11, 12, 13 kids. I don't know. I got a lot of kids.
You got a lot of kids.
So yeah, shout out to all my babies. Daddy love you.
Are they in martial arts?
Well, with me, you know, I own a gym.
Okay.
So I own a gym in Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm moving the gym here. I'm gonna bring a gym here.
That's awesome.
For now, I'll be training out at Ralph's gym.
Okay. Yeah,
top
American
team,
top team.
American top team.
Yeah.
So we'll be getting it in out there. Matter of fact, I'll be there tonight.
That's awesome.
And you guys can find me there. But I'm gonna open up a gym here in Tampa, and I teach all my kids. So they all study under me, best in the world.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's cool. And well, my son, Captain, he's really picking it up the most.
Yeah.
He likes it. He's shadow boxing in his room. We hear this noise. Like, I open this door. He in there getting it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he making up his own punches and stuff. He naming them.
Does that like, you know, some fighters, they don't want their kids to be fighters.
Whatever. You know, kids gonna be what they're gonna be. You
Yeah.
know, we actually didn't create them. God did.
Amen to that.
So yeah, they all got their own makeup, and he'll pick up whatever he picks up. And I'm not ashamed or upset that he picked up after me.
No.
Like, why would I be? I'm not ashamed of who I am.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's a prideful, proud thing to be a champion.
Yeah, you embrace that.
Yeah,
you know?
why not? Yeah, we're men.
Yeah.
We're men. We can't never forget. The moment we forget, some foreign country will be running down our back door.
Yeah.
And all of our women will be like, what are you going to do? I'll show you what I'm going to do.
You ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah, that's what you mean. Like, you
Yeah.
can't never forget.
Yeah.
You can feminize the world and make it sweet for everybody. I like it comfortable too.
Right.
But you can't never forget.
Amen to that, man.
Yeah, we need the Marines. We need Mike Richmonds. We need the Juggernauts. We need crazy Hector Lombards. We need them because that's what keep the real monsters away.
That's real. That's real. Bro, you got a lot of like one-liners, dog. You
It
got
is
a lot
what
of
it is.
one-liners.
I'm just telling you, shit.
That's
I'm
fine.
not stupid. I've been there.
Yeah.
I seen my dad chase off bad guys.
Wow.
I know what a man is. I know what a man is here for.
Yeah.
And you can forget and you can wave your flag like, you know,
Yeah.
toxic masculinity
Masculinity and all that.
Yeah, tell somebody cook your door and make a sandwich in your kitchen and tell you to sit down and shut up. Whew.
Should have changed quick.
Yeah,
Should have
changed quick. Yeah, you'll be wishing you had a Rottweiler or a man
Right.
real fast.
Amen to that. Bro, so you're gonna be opening up your own gym. You also like you say you got into like tow truck.
Yeah. So I got a tow trucking company.
That's awesome.
We're towing cars down here in Tampa. I'm doing emergency roadside service. I'm gonna hire a couple guys here eventually.
That's
I'm
awesome.
actually just came from working on one of my trucks
Which
right
is
now.
dope, man.
Yeah,
What's it called?
I was working on. What'd you say?
Your tow truck company, what's it called?
Juggernaut Life.
Hey, the
You know
Juggernaut
what it
Life.
is, yeah.
There we go.
So yeah, you guys be able to reach out for me shortly.
That's awesome.
We just amassing our equipment right now.
That's awesome.
So then and like I said, we doing paint and body work down here in Clearwater, and like I said, gyms and property. I just bought a house. I'm gonna look for some property around here.
That's awesome.
I
My
like
wife
it
Jenny
here,
is a
yeah.
realtor.
Oh
She's
yeah, that's
a
what's
realtor.
up. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
I got shout out.
Yeah, we're looking
Bay.
for some land. We're looking for some land. You
Yeah.
know, I want to do my own thing. I want to build my own shit.
She got them.
Yeah, I want to build a school. So
That's awesome, bro. You want to
Yeah.
build a school?
yeah, I want to build a school.
Like martial arts
just,
school?
No, just full on like training, man stuff. Like, so we'll do a little bit of everything. It won't just be about sports. It'll be about man, what
Life.
it takes to be a man, real life shit. So
That's fire.
almost like summer camp style type, you know.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Bro, we always ask people, like, if you could go back in time to your younger self, what advice would you give the young Lorenzo Hunt?
I'm a firm believer that we are where we're supposed to be. So you might not never hear this, but I wouldn't change a thing. If anything you go back in time, anything that you regret, anything you go change might change today. It's called the butterfly effect.
Amen to that.
So anything that I would go back and fix, I might destroy something now that I need to go back and fix. Then I have to destroy. I don't want to mess nothing up because life's great.
Right.
Life's great.
Right.
It's great. You know, I just live my life every day and try not to make any decisions that will adversely affect the future. But I don't worry about the past.
That's awesome, bro. So basically, don't worry about the past. Keep going, young fella.
Yeah. Ain't no
rumble, young man. Rumble.
I just got to keep going, man. I just got to keep going.
That's fine.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to a young? I mean, you can tell me. I'll take.
No, I got you.
A young fighter who's just getting into the game.
Never give up. Live in your craft. Love your craft. Find what you're good at and stick with it and stay with it until you're the only one who understands it. You're the only one who's good at it because that's what it takes. You have to take something. It could be something so small. Have you ever seen the guy that does the cups super fast for they stack cups?
Yeah.
Imagine how long he stacked those cups to be able to do them the fastest in the world. And everybody else like, this crazy cup stacking guy. It's the same thing with me for a punch. I've thrown so many punches. I know so much about the punch that I'm the only bare-knuckle champion in the world, 2-division champion. I've never broken my hands. You understand what I'm saying? I know exactly how to hit you. I know exactly how to touch you. I know exactly how to hurt you. I know how not to hurt you. You understand? Which is why I said when I told you about Mike Richmond, why that was such a low point for me. That I needed that much. I've never needed to decide to end somebody in order to win a fight.
Right.
That was kind of messed up.
Right. No,
but
it's
when you stick to your craft, when you stick to it, you'll become so specialized at it that you'll be the only one who can do it. And that's where your money comes from.
That's fire. That's dope.
That you're looking for the money, you already have it. Do what you're doing until you're the only one who can do it.
That's fire.
There's your money.
Remember that, man. That's from the Juggernaut Hunt. Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt. I'm taking that to the bank.
Take that to the bank, bro.
Yeah. Bro, where you know what I'm saying? Where can we find you next? When is the next real quick, hold on, too. I want to touch something, man. Recently you dislocated your elbow in Knucklemania, was it?
Yeah.
Knucklemania 4?
Knucklemania, my championship heavyweight fight. Yeah.
Mick Terrell?
Yeah.
And you really wanted that fight. That was it, right? You were going to be the first 3-time division champ?
3-division champion, yeah. First ever in history, yeah.
What happened after the fight or what happened during the fight? Like, how did you hurt yourself?
Honestly, I had a torn Achilles. So I fought with a torn Achilles. I didn't tell anybody. I just tried to fix it. It wasn't a really bad tear, but it was bad enough for me. You could tell I'm dragging that foot a little bit. And that's no excuse, though, because I still could beat him.
Right.
I still was faster than him. I still was stronger than him.
Right.
But what it did do was the push. It made me kind of lopsided with my strength in my legs. So when he threw the punch, I kind of saw it. And I just turned just slightly enough for it to braze me. But when he punched me, boom, he pushed me. And you're talking about a 265, 275-pound guy give you a nice, good shove.
Right.
So I actually fell the same way I fell when I fought Mike Richmond. But we were at 185, so it's not the same. Me dropping 230 plus his push on my elbow, it just popped it out of his joint. Yeah. But it's fine. They fixed it. They pulled it. They snatched it back in. No anesthesia. Just plop. I took it like a man. I would have liked to been able to do it in the ring and get going again.
Right.
But I don't know if Mick was a little greasy or what, but I kept trying to pull it and it kept sliding out of my hand.
It just wouldn't go back.
Nah, it just wouldn't go back. So they stopped the fight, and hopefully I'll be able to get that fight going again, or at least build up to it. I'm going to take a couple of fights here. We got 2025 coming right around the corner.
Right.
I'll be sanctioned to fight soon.
That's awesome.
My medical suspension is up. The weirdness with the boxing commission in California where they mistakenly accused me of PEDs, performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were totally wrong, and that'll all be rectified shortly. So,
That's awesome.
So everything's looking up, you know.
That's good,
I
man.
told them on another podcast, I can take some time off. The guys ain't going to catch up.
Yeah, that's it. You take your time.
No, they're not going to catch up.
Yeah,
I'm 12 and 1.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
One last thing, man, because I did see on that other podcast where it said that you really don't like to fight.
No, I don't like to hurt people. But I'll tell you, I'm good at it. I didn't pick my talent. It's just for some reason when shit goes crazy, I don't. I stay calm. And that makes me good.
Yeah.
And it's just like anything else. Remember what I said, you find what you're good at.
Yeah.
Now, there was a time when I was a kid where I wasn't good. I was hot-headed and I was crazy and I was emotional, and my dad fixed me. And me and my dad, we found this language, this understanding, you know, this language where I could learn to fight. And I could express myself without being hot, crazy, and, you know, it just became a part of me. So it ain't no different than, LeBron James, he shoots the basketball. Everybody knew he was going to play basketball ever since he was a kid. If he shoots the basketball and goes in, now you ask LeBron, do you even like basketball? He shoots the basketball and it goes in. What else he's going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
What else he's going to do? Every time I throw a punch, somebody go to sleep.
Yeah.
They go to sleep. I've seen it across platforms, across taekwondo, across karate, across MMA, amateur MMA, professional MMA, boxing, bare-knuckle boxing. It's always the same. When I touch you, you're going to sleep. So what I'm going to do? I mean, I could be a hypnotist.
But it's easier to knock you out.
I'll just knock you out. Yeah, it ain't or I'm going to jail.
Either one, yeah. That ain't even
what other profession you get to knock people out?
I say that too, man. It's like, what
anesthesiologist?
Yeah, that you get to knock people out.
I didn't have a whole lot of choices, you know. I just followed it, you know. And like I said, if you look it up, I probably got maybe 22, 23 career knockouts. And we're talking about high-level guys.
Yeah.
The way I knocked Joe Riggs out was insane. Yeah. That looked like Ip Man, like a karate movie.
Yeah, yo. Bro, you're extremely fast and extremely strong. And you have this move. I think you taught Bryce Hall it when he fought G. He came out doing it. And
the double trouble.
Yeah, what is that, man?
So okay. So I believe that a lot of things are universal.
Okay.
Right? Like this. Watch this. What does this mean?
Stop.
See? Everybody knows. So when you guys watch me fight and I'm doing stuff like this, I'm sign languaging you. I'm saying, come here. No. Stop. Slow down. You know, I'm pulling and pushing you mentally. You don't know what's going on, but I'm kind of trying to razzle-dazzle your ass. Right? It works.
Yeah.
It works. It literally works. So if you watch Bryce Hall, he does this thing where he tells him to stop, and then he runs forward with 2 right hands.
It's literally your move.
Yeah. So I was telling him that the first hand won't make it, but the second one will. Most people will duck or flinch the first hand.
Right.
But the second one was the real one anyway. So I told him, you know, when he comes after you, raise your hands, tell him to stop, and then go get him. And he did it. He did it. He did it perfect. He did it perfect. And G's my man.
Yeah, I know.
G's my man.
It's crazy.
He actually caught, when they called me, it was like, hey, Bryce Hall wants you to train him. This is how much he's going to pay you. You know, we're going to send you out there to Cali. I had to call G. I was like, hey, G, yeah, I had to take this job. Yeah, I'm training the guy you fight. G's like, man, come on. I'm like, what do you want me?
I gotta take you.
I'm gonna go train him, man. Me and Bryce Hall had a good time, bro. Two cool dudes, man.
I was on your live every day, bro.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Two cool dudes,
it was funny, man.
Yeah, I tried to drown him and everything.
Yeah,
bro. He never quit. I was like, this guy might be the real thing.
Yeah. Do you think? And this is the thing. Do you think like there's a place for influencers in?
Of course, it's a fight. See, remember I said it's universal.
Mm-hmm.
People who are purists, so to speak, right? They're only purists to their convenience.
Right.
Because the same people that are purist about MMA were the same people that were purist about boxing, that didn't like MMA. Now the people who like MMA, and they got so much to say, don't like bare-knuckle. Now all the MMA fans are in bare-knuckle, and they love bare-knuckle, and they don't want to say there'll be some other sport. There'll always be somebody hating. Without the haters, what would we do?
Yeah, we wouldn't be. That's what makes it popular.
What would we do? No, it's okay. So the influencers, hell yeah, they got their own platform. I believe there's space for influencers in boxing. I believe there's space for influencers in politics. And if you don't think so, what the hell is Megan Thee Stallion doing at the pep rally for right? And what the hell is Beyonce doing with Donald Trump?
You could say that Trump is an influencer. He was an influencer and he's president now.
Definitely. And the same thing with Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor. Like, yeah, Bryce Hall for president.
Right.
Hey, Bryce
you
Hall
already
for president.
know,
Yeah.
Bro,
you can do it, bro. You can do it.
Crazy,
Gambling
bro.
in the White House. Let me get a couple hands of poker in the White House.
Let's go. Let's go. Man, Lorenzo, man, you've been a dope ass guest, man. Where can the people find you, bro?
Come check me out at the Juggernaut Hunt or just Lorenzo Hunt on Instagram. You can look up my YouTube, Lorenzo Hunt, or just Lorenzo Hunt. Just ask Siri. No, ask ChatGPT who Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt is, and he'll give you directions to my crib, and we can shoot the shit, and we can box a little bit. I got a ring. I got a pool. I got a ring in my backyard.
That's fine.
So yeah. So let's do our thing, man.
Man, I appreciate you for being on Youngest in the Yacht Club, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you for coming to the fight, and thank you for giving me the advice,
you got it,
bro.
man. We can get some work together too, man. I'll put you together.
I need that.
I'll teach you that move.
I need that move, dog. I need that. That shit was crazy. As soon as he came out, I was there in New Mexico when that happened. I was like, I did the fight song for G that he came out to. I was like, God damn it, bro. But it was
that was fire.
You made it happen, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks for being on the show, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
Thanks for having me, man.